I'm Kurt Uy, and I'm playing Ferdinand in The Encounter by Jorshinelle Taleon-Sonza for the Pearl Project. It's about Ferdinand Marcos and his wife, and it follows them. It posits a fictional encounter between him and his opposition, a character named Severiano, who's based on Benigno Aquino, whose death led to the People's Power Revolution, or the intensifying of that revolution and the ultimate downfall of the Marcos regime. In terms of humanizing character, I think that there's a two-part answer to that. Part of that is, as an actor, you try and watch for the pitfalls of, the sort of mustache twirling, cackling in the background. I think you as an actor, you need to access those parts of your person as a human that are dark, that sometimes, I was just in my car in traffic and I was so angry because no one would move forward. And at that point I was like, wow, I feel really murderous right now towards these unnamed people who are in cars who are just going about their lives. They're not bad people. But it's those parts of yourself that everybody has that you need to access. And the second part of that, I think, is the writing. I think the great part of the writing, the Jorshinelle's writing, is that I don't think she falls into the trap of, Marcos just is indiscriminately, jailing journalists and hurting people. I mean, obviously the regime was notorious for that kind of stuff, but in terms of the things that you see Marcos do on stage, or Ferdinand, because Marcos, you see him do on stage, I think that there are very human reasons behind it. Jealousy, envy, anger, fear, things that we can all relate to. It's been incredibly wonderful, and I don't say that very often. I don't know a lot of Filipino actors. I hadn't met a lot of Filipino actors before I started this project, and it's always been something as an actor that I saw myself as a secondary part of my identity as an actor. I was like, well, I'm an actor, I can play anything. And it's been so refreshing to meet this community of people who understand culturally the background. I think it's difficult to be an actor, I think, on a career level. And I think that certain cultures, the family structures, the way they work, they sometimes more or less frown upon going into the arts. And I would say that being an Asian or being a Filipino, it's a tough row to hoe sometimes, because some families, they just don't think it's the responsible thing to do. And it's great to sort of meet this community of people who just understand what you're going through. You know what I mean? But I've loved it. I'm actually sad to see it go.